This is Kitten Boo. Kitten Mimi's Boo.
Hi, kitten. Do you remember when Emmy was a tiny little kitten? And now she's like a teenage cat.
What you looking at?
Hi.
What is that?
How are you, princess? Love you.
Look at those little patitas. Oh, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hi guys, I'm Anna.
And I'm Brian.
And we are
Those Annoying Vegans. And today we are going to show you how to make a meal that is super quick, super simple, and super refreshing. Now we are big fans of these, so we thought we'd try to make them ourselves. These are our tofu spring rolls.
You might have seen a similar version of these at Trader Joe's. They make a shrimp version and a tofu version, so of course we opt for tofu because it's tasty. And the best part about these is you can make a bunch with very little ingredients.
Plus, we're also going to show you how to make a peanut dipping sauce to go with them.
Yeah, you might have seen a similar sauce in our tacos trilogy. We've altered this one a little bit just for this recipe.
And as always, this recipe is delicious, affordable, and easy to make.
So let's make it!
Let's make it.
So the sun's going in and out. Apologize for the change of lighting. We use natural light, of course. Oh my gosh. So guys, these turned out so well.
The best.
These are some of my favorite things.
I was doing a Donald Trump.
Oh.
I'm not good at doing Trump, but I know he does a lot of this.
Yeah.
So a lot of pointing to the side, pushing to the side. Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous.
This peanut sauce is bomb. So guys, we had
Yeah.
these leftover rice papers from the time we tried to make bacon with it,
Yeah, remember that?
which failed massively.
You don't, because we didn't put it on the internet.
Don't do it. So we were like, what should we make with these? And we were like, oh yeah, we should probably make the thing that they were intended to make, which are spring rolls. And these are brown rice paper spring rolls. You can also get the white rice ones, which are a little more clear. The funny thing about these is that
We specifically went to an Asian food market to get all the ingredients for this recipe, including vermicelli bean thread noodles.
you know the glass noodles?
Completely forgot to put them in the recipe.
So I made extra ones this morning. This was like $2. Guys, if you have an Asian food market near you, it's insane how affordable things are there. I mean, we got our cucumber, our carrot there. We found these really cute radish sprouts that we ended up throwing in there too. You can put anything in these.
And the basil, I don't know if this showed on camera, but it had red stems as opposed to other basil. Yeah, purple. Most basil that we normally buy is all green, so we're not sure what type of basil this was.
It might be Thai or Asian. It didn't say on the label.
Yeah.
That's why I just said basil.
And we got the mint there too. That's a great combo. Mint plus basil plus cucumber, carrot, cabbage,
It's
tofu.
so refreshing. And the peanut sauce adds a little bit of sweetness.
And you don't have to cook anything, especially if you leave the noodles out, like we did. I think that's why we forgot. We chopped everything up and we were like, all right, we're set.
We're ready.
And whoops, it's delicious, as is.
And they're still fun to make too. It sticks to itself.
Yeah, it's
So
really...
it's super easy and it doesn't come apart. Just make sure to use lukewarm water and only dip them for about 10 seconds. Otherwise they get really, like, cling wrappy. As for the peanut sauce, so we ended up having a bunch of hoisin sauce packets left over from, I don't know, various Asian takeout meals that we've had. And those worked perfectly for this. And it's gonna be thick, but add as much water as you want or need to alter the consistency.
So what do we talk about this episode?
Making these gave us the idea of what to talk about, which is...
Coffee, back in frame.
We made a bunch of these. They're all in the fridge. And as we do every Sunday, we're headed to volleyball. And the past couple of Sundays, we've been bringing the stuff we made the previous day to share with our friends. Now, we thought that'd be a great thing to talk about. If you make plans with your friends to go over to their house or to a gathering, make something the day before and bring it over, share it with them. We found that food opens the door for further conversation.
And if they like it, which they will, because it's delicious, they'll be interested in how to make them themselves.
And the best part about this, you never know who you might inspire to go vegan. We've actually been talking to one of our friends, two of our friends, who recently decided to try it. And we were like, wow, the two people that we would have least expected to be interested always ask us questions now. It's really rewarding.
You have those non-vegan friends who are super supportive and they talk about how a great thing that you're doing and blah, 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 but they just continue to eat animal products and then that's how it is. And then in our experience, it's the quieter friends that will just sort of all of a sudden go, you know what, I think I'm gonna try going vegan. Like, but I'm really, like, I have no idea what to eat. And then it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Wait, yeah. I try not to get too excited because I don't want to overwhelm anyone with too much information. You just go question by question. We had a friend recently watch What the Health, and she texted me and she was like, oh my gosh, I just watched What the Health. What do I do? This is crazy. I think one of her first questions was, but without meat, what is there to eat? And I said, everything else. And she was like what? And you'd be surprised. Like, these are normal questions. I know to us they seem like, well, everything else, you know, vegetables, fruits, beans, nuts, legumes. But people have been so used to eating meat for every single meal that removing meat out of their routine seems like a daunting prospect.
As it did to me.
We just went question by question, addressed everything as it came, didn't throw out a bunch of stuff like,
here's everything you have to do all at once.
No, we went, okay, so here are some of the brands that you can look for to replace those foods that you're used to. Now, as you continue to expand on your vegan lifestyle, you will discover new foods and you will probably start reducing those processed foods a little bit more, the better you realize you feel when you consume whole food plant-based.
You get a taste for the foods that are good for you once you start switching over to the foods that are good for you. It's all acquired. We've said that many times before.
It's really encouraging once you start getting people on that train of thought to see how they grow. Be patient and be open with their specific and particular journey. Give them options. Don't expect them to follow the same exact journey you followed. Everybody has a different motivation. Respect that and inform. Tea and frame.
You should go with that, like whatever the person's concern is, like whatever flips their switch to start thinking about going vegan.
That's their keyhole.
Yeah, whether it's animal rights or environmental issues or health issues. You can start planting seeds in that area, and then like every other vegan, they will expand their mind and every issue will then become an issue of concern for that person.
That's how the movement's growing. I mean, people are starting to get this. Being in California, I think it's a very, very welcoming vegan community, and I know it's not the case in many other places, but it's got to start somewhere.
It's like every other
Meiju.
Meiju.
It's like every other Meiju social issue.
It's like every other major change that has happened throughout the course of human history. It kind of dies out as people that still hold old world views die out. Younger people, I think, have their minds a little bit open, and older people are a little more set in their ways. Not always, because we didn't start vegan.
Yeah.
But these issues, it's going to happen. I think it is happening, and it's going to continue happening. Just like every other major change. You never know who you're going to inspire with your words or with your actions or with your behavior or just you being you. You never know who you are a hero to.
And they might never tell you. Like the yoga instructor I had at LA Fitness, I don't know, 7 years ago when I first moved here, who sent all the people on her mailing list that link to Earthlings, she will never know. If you're listening to this and you were an LA Fitness yoga instructor in 2010, May specifically, you've changed my life. Thank you.
And if you are a beautiful brown-eyed brunette who was born in Costa Rica and grew up in Boston, you have changed my life.
Who could it be?
I love you.
I love you too.
And so, guys, all of this is to say that you never know who you're going to inspire. So when you're out and about, and if you're making videos on YouTube, or if you're going to functions with your friends, or you're going out to eat in restaurants, or whatever you're doing, put your best vegan foot forward. You know, make the vegan movement look good, make it look like something that people want to join, and fill it with delicious food.
Yeah.
And get people on board that way. Oh, hi.
Mimi is chirping.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we should go to volleyball.
Yeah.
Kind of late.
Gonna go plant some vegan seeds at the beach.
We're gonna have to post a video with our volleyball moves.
Yeah. Our mad skills. It's like anything else. You don't know how to do it until you start doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like making a YouTube channel to show people how to cook veganized recipes, for example.
So guys, if you like this video, just make sure to click the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed,
Please
subscribe.
do so.
Yeah, and we'll bring you more recipes and more vegan adventures.
We love hearing from you guys down here, by the way.
Yeah, I know we've fallen a little more behind as our subscribership has grown, but we do our best to still get to everybody.
Yes.
So we're sorry if we're late.
Bye.